Well, we're a little over 2 weeks now into this new year of 2026. And I entered this year in a transition of sorts. And that transition has to do with what I've been doing for the past 14 years in terms of generating income for my family. And I am sensing that some things are changing. Circumstantially, I'm having to kind of look at some things and consider what needs to go, what needs to change, what needs to maybe shift for me. You know, transitions can bring a sense of excitement and expectation of what's ahead, but transitions can also bring a certain sense of uncertainty. I know that we never know what exactly is ahead of us. Life just has built in a certain amount of uncertainty, but there are times where that uncertainty can feel a little bit stronger, and I'm in one of those seasons right now. So I've had to really think about how I'm going to navigate through this season. And I've been reminded recently of just a scripture out of Proverbs that is a scripture that's fairly familiar with many believers and maybe has been quoted or memorized by many. It's out of Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6, that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." So that's a scripture that needs to be practiced all the time, but particularly when we're looking at changes and transitions and the way forward is foggy, it's uncertain, it's unclear. So I don't know what 2026 has brought into your life, or what you stepped into this year with or dealing with, but perhaps you're dealing with some uncertainty in your own life. Maybe it's having to do with your job or vocation. It might have to do with finances. It might have to do with your health. It might have to do with relationships in your life. But when we face these particular times of uncertainty, we need to remind ourselves, and I've been doing this recently, of some basic truths that I need to stand on, and here they are. One is, God is really, really good. He is for me. He's for you. His intentions for me and for you are good. And we can trust him fully because of those facts. So as we enter into this new year, and maybe you're facing, as I am, some uncertainty about exactly what lies ahead, those are things that we need to anchor our soul in, those truths right there. And I trust that your 2026 will be directed of the Lord, that your steps would be fully directed of the Lord as you trust fully in him.